This is a video showing how to set up and manage a CETPA regional group website using Google Sites, a Google Calendar, and a couple of special templates that we've created to help you get started. The finished product can be modified to fit your regional group's needs. The templates are patterned after the CETPA Inland Area Regional Group website. One template enables you to easily create a public website for your group, and the other helps you create an optional private website for only your members that you can link to the public site. But first, let's take a tour of the CETPA Inland Area Regional Technology Group site so that you can see a possible finished product. This is the CETPA Inland Area Technology Group website, and it contains a couple of things in the edge here. One of the things we do is put pictures of recent meetings on the front. We list our officers down below here, and then at the top you can have little widgets that you can change out. Google has lots of instructions on how to do that. And over here, the standard items are the CETPA Regional Events Calendar, where all the regional groups can put their events. And so if we look, for instance, in August, we'll see that the CETPA Inland Area Group has a meeting coming up. And as we have more details about the meeting, we can put those details in there. Now, all regional group officers will have access to this calendar, and we recommend that all regional events be placed on this one calendar, so we'll have one place to go to see what's going on in CETPA land. Over here, we have past meetings of our Inland Area Regional Group, and you can expand this side here to put various artifacts from meetings, the agenda. Down at the bottom we can have documents, and we've done it in a sub page, but you could just have the documents down at the bottom of a page, and you can see we just list all of our various meetings here so that folks can see what went on. And when we do a good job, we actually have pictures too. We have to remember, of course, to take those pictures. And then each of the regional group websites has the guidelines for having a regional group. And over here, if you decide that you want to have a CETPA listserv, you can allow your members to self-subscribe. Let me make this a little bit bigger. You can make allow your members to self-subscribe by putting their email address, their name, and their password, and they click subscribe, and the officers are sent an email in which they can, if they see that it is an email address from a public or private school institution, they can just click a button on that email, and the person is now a member of that listserv, and so they can communicate with others. In our case, our listserv is called CETPATech, and so anyone who writes to CETPATech@CETPA.net is writing to the whole group, asking for suggestions on things. The other thing you can do is you can go to this listserv archive, log in with those credentials that you have created for yourself, and you can look up past conversations in the listserv. One of the things that we've done on our listserv is we've added this archive for members only, and when you click on it, it asks you to log in with credentials. That's right, my credentials are ... And you can list documents and things that otherwise shouldn't be part of the public space. Maybe a member wanted to share some documents with other members of the group but doesn't want it in the public space. Maybe there are pictures that didn't make it onto the public website, perhaps minutes of the meeting, or anything else that you'd like to share with just your members. You could put on this optional private area if you so choose. And you'll see that we've placed a link. This is actually a separate website, and we've placed a link here to go back to the public website so that you can switch back and forth at any time. And that's essentially a basic tour of what we've got on the Inland Area Tech Group, and that's essentially the way the template works for any new groups that want to start their own website. Now, to create your own site, first use an existing Google account or create a new one and then log into sites.google.com. When you do, it changes to this long URL, but it's just sites.google.com. Suggest that you create a special Google account just for your group rather than using your own personal Google account. And that way you can pass responsibility for the site on to other members as roles change over time. So all you do is log in, and I'm going to log in with my own credentials. And then choose Create a Site, and then browse the gallery for more. And in the search box, type the word CETPA. And you'll see up pops a regional group public site. This is one template. And then the regional group private site that we were talking about earlier, if you want to have a private place for your members only. So we'll choose this public site for now. You can preview the template, and then you can select it. Once you've selected, you'll give it a name. And you can complete some other things down here, suggesting a theme or more options, but I'm just going to create the site. And you'll see that it's a site very similar to the site I just showed you, except that it says regional group site. Regional group events calendar is already set up here, and in several places we've put a brace: regional group name, date, meeting at location, group name or abbreviation. There's lots of places here where you can modify it. You can put your next meeting information in here, the next group meeting, date or location. Basically, you'll use Google Site Management techniques to change the wording and to change the pictures and to change the officer information down here, and just make it your own. You can even change the font and the colors eventually, and a lot of what you'll do is in here and more. But basically that's it. The CETPA Regional Group Calendar, though, should always be used by the offers to list details of their upcoming events, as I said earlier. And that way we all have one place to go to see what's going on. At the end of this video, I'm going to include some helpful resources to get you started. Meantime, just have fun, and thank you so much for your leadership in CETPA.